You want to stay in the east, is it?
You know, when I go to the west, it does feel unfamiliar for me.
Unfamiliar? It's
That's
fair
a bit
enough.
different, I must say. Do you want kids in the future?
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh.
I have been wanting to share this.
She wants to shout it out loud.
I want at least 4. And I think he will agree to it. He did have a choice. Okay, but anyway. Hello everyone, welcome to the Hot Pot where we hop into different transitions in life. I'm Joey.
I'm Q.
I'm Nick, and today we are joined by some lovely guests on this sofa because we are going to be talking about housing aspirations for both singles and couples. But before that, please introduce yourselves, our lovely guests.
Hi, I'm Liana. I'm 37-year-old and I just recently applied for a BTO.
Nice.
And you're a nurse.
Oh yeah, I'm a nurse, a full-time nurse at Changi General Hospital.
Nice.
So I'm Sim E. I'm 24 this year. I'm currently studying in NUS. I'm doing landscape architecture. I actually BTO in October 2024 in Bukit Batok project. Yes.
A lot of Bukit Batok pride there, I felt it.
Actually got manifestation techniques or not?
Oh.
Like to get the BTO.
No, I never BTO
Oh, yeah,
before.
sorry, yeah,
ask
yeah,
this
yeah.
way, as we have the BTO that I applied actually is near my fiancé place. When we're going back his place, right, we'll go past the BTO. Every time we'll be like, hi, I hope to get you.
Oh my God, you-
Every single time.
And
it works. It works. I
Angel
think it
numbers
works.
1 1 1 2
Yeah.
2 3 3 4 4 5 5 5.
You must like boah the hoarding a bit, is it? The construction hoarding.
Liana's just like, what? I did not do that.
No, I did not do that. But for me, when I heard about the Bayshore, like even before there was like a formal launch about it, I knew like I have to get that area.
You knew in your gut
Yeah.
you were meant to be
And
there.
I waited, just for that. Like since I turned 35, I've never applied for any exercise. That was the first time.
Well, she spoiler alert. She went straight into the story. Yeah. Love that. No, love it. No, it's okay. I love it. Like, we can tell that we have passionate guests about their houses today.
When we talk about BTO, right? Of course.
Okay.
Okay, we take a step back. What are your current relationship status?
I'm single.
Oh, for me, I just got engaged last month.
Oh my God.
How he proposed?
Oh, okay. So we were on a trip to Japan. And then he proposed it in front of Mount Fuji.
Okay.
Yes.
Iconic.
Yes, the iconic one, right?
Were you expecting though? Like,
You
Yeah,
confirm
because
expecting it,
we got BTO and everything, and
Oh,
actually
okay.
we booked our wedding venue, everything actually settled before this proposal.
Huh?
Yeah, yes, we really did.
You booked your wedding venue already?
She's ready.
So you knew your wedding date before you were
No,
proposed to?
once we get our ballot number, we find the wedding date.
Oh my gosh.
This is called Singaporean. I love it.
Efficiency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we go for the goal and then the process.
Yeah, so months later, actually, I think it's like that nowadays.
Huh, really? Yeah.
Yeah,
So your
really.
friends also like
Yeah,
that?
my friends also like that.
I love it. You put the kia in kiasu.
But your surprise face good or not?
Yeah, I go to acting.
You got do the like...
No, actually I'm not crying. You see my photos like, but actually no, dear.
What are your living situations right now, actually?
Okay, so currently I'm staying in a rented 4-room HDB that I've already rented since 4 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was already living on my own. now.
But what was the reason for you moving out of your family's place?
Okay, so I come from big family. I have 7 in the
Seven
in the house.
siblings?
No, 5 siblings.
Okay, that's still
Plus
very
my
big.
parents are 7 in the house.
okay.
But we live in a 5-room HDB. That was all okay, but I have one brother who's a smoker. So what happened is when we hit COVID, right? So there was a lot of restriction. He started smoking in the house. So, and I'm very sensitive to the cigarette. So I have strong aversion to it. So what happened is that we end up fighting like every single day. And it's stressful for him. And COVID is a
Stressful
stress
time
period
lah.
for
It was
everybody.
crazy.
Yeah, like normal day maybe stress, but during COVID more stress. So then it's more smoke. So then like I go to work, I already face like stress. So I don't need to come home with another stress.
Okay, so that was
it's
the
a very
reason.
practical
actually,
decision.
Yeah, so that was actually the motivation to,
Have your own space,
Get
lah.
my own space. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Even now at 30, right, I am struggling a little bit with the home arrangements lah. Like especially with your brother smokes, right? My dad smokes, and he also loves playing mahjong. So almost every single day, I can hear the mahjong tiles. Then he's like, "Ah, pong, who?"
And you can smell.
What? Whatever. I don't know what he's shouting. No, there's a what?
what?
What
his
uncle?
friend?
Yes,
Are you sure Pong is not another uncle?
it might be. Sometimes you're like,
Pong.
meow. When the cat comes. When the,
Oh yeah, when the cat
meow, then I can hear the meow. So I think I can totally relate to you and wanting to move out mainly because you also want your own space. It's so important for your growth as an individual in general.
Cool. What about you, Simi?
So my housing situation is like me and my brother and my parents are living together. The thought of moving out is actually quite sad because I'm like baby in the family, right? So now I'm gonna have my own house and there'll be a lot more responsibility to it. So it's quite sad to
Your
me.
brother is older brother.
Yeah, he's an older brother.
You got do chores at home?
Suddenly? What's with this?
No, I'm wondering what's the dynamic.
Sudden
Because
and
being the
specific.
baby
You
in
got
the
no chores
family.
or not?
Yeah.
You got mop the floor?
Older brother, so you never do chores? Like suddenly.
What's the
I'm
dynamic?
scared. No, the dynamic is actually in the family, I don't do the chores. Usually, we have a helper at home. So then, that's why it's a big jump. Let's say if I straight away have my house now, right?
That's why you scared lah.
Yeah, I'll be scared lah.
Oh, it's a very big difference.
It's a
lah.
big difference.
Okay.
No, but then the most important question is your fiancé can do chores or not?
Yes, you can.
Oh, okay. Between the both of you can figure it out.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Actually, I think adding on to what Simi said, how, because she is in a relationship and she has other friends around her who are also getting homes, we have friends who are single who are also getting their own homes. So our friend Fao got his HFE recently and he was sharing how he's like super excited because he can start looking at his own place. I have a friend who also got her HFE recently and she she got it pretty quickly and she put an offer down on the place and she just got it. So I think because a lot of us are starting to get our own individual spaces, they're very comfortable in their singlehood. They want to call a space their own. It gets them excited to own their own place. And I think property is also something that you kind of consider when you are a bit older.
It's a big girl, really a big girl purchase.
It is a big girl purchase, a house.
Yeah.
Since we have a variety of people with different housing circumstances here today, let's give the viewers a bit of context. So for housing in Singapore, we have the option of BTO, resale, and private. And for the BTO flat types, we have the 3-gen, 5-room, 4-room, 3-room, and 2-room flexi. So for Simi, how did you and your fiancé come to think about getting a home together?
Actually, me and my boyfriend, we have been like in a stable relationship for like 2 years. Finances wise, actually, because I'm still a student, right? So we're actually worried about that. But nowadays we have this like DIA thing, so we are not so worried about this whole applying for BTO situation. When we talk about this whole conversation and we thought that, actually we are ready. And just nice, there was a really great project coming up, which is Holland Village during like June 2024.
Holland
That was a
Village.
really good location. I really, really like that. My fiancé loved that too. So then, we tried on that project, but we failed. So I cried. I was so disappointed because the expectations were so high. When I got my results of the BTO was when I was picking up my boyfriend, then boyfriend, at the airport because he's a cabin crew, right? So then when I was at the airport, I cried. When he come out, I was like, oh my God, you're so happy to see me. He's like, no, we didn't get the house. Yeah, the expectation really damn high. But that was a make-up call to us like, hey, actually we can try to move on to other nice projects lah in future. And our friends around us really encourage us because they actually got their keys recently as well. Yeah.
I think also just to clarify, the DIA refers to the Deferred Income Assessment. Whereas like in the past, you would need to be able to kind of like pull out pay slips and show that, I've been working for like the past 12 months or 24 months. I have a stable income, then I can take a loan. Now the DIA allows you to defer your income assessment to the point where you are collecting your keys, which means it's like quite a bit down the line, at which point you would be working and all that already and not a student anymore.
So because you guys already went through the application, for the first time, I'm sure it's a lot of research, figuring out what you like, what you don't like. But because you guys liked Holland Village so much, it gave you an idea of what you really want. Because of that, did that help give you confidence in your next few applications?
When we applied for Holland Village, right, we didn't have much like priority scheme because usually now people that are staying around the area have this MCPS, like kind of like staying near your parents, right? There's actually a priority scheme to give you a better chances of getting the ballot number. And so when this new project came about, which is Bukit Batok, because you're staying in the west, right?
Westies, let's
Bukit
go.
Batok.
West of the West.
So then we took this opportunity to try with like a priority scheme. which is the staying near parents on the MCPS, right? And then we got a number. It wasn't that good. It was like the last few, but I mean, like, I'm thankful that we actually got a number during this process. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want kids in the future?
Yes. Oh my god. I have been wanting to share this. She wants to shout it out loud. Yes.
You say. Yeah.
All my friends know that last time my like wish was to have like a soccer team. I want at least 4, and I think he will agree to it. He didn't have a choice. Okay, but anyway. so
Kind of is involved in the process.
but we are starting slow,
less,
right?
you know.
We started slow. So when we are moving forward on our BTO, we did talk about like having space. We actually wanted a 5-room flat, but then due to the pricing, it was on a higher side. We decided to go on like a 4-room first. So we start slow. Yeah, and that's why consideration-wise, we actually take a look at the schools around the area. Other than accessibility such as MRT, right? I think schools or like childcare, food stuff around the area is very important to us. Actually, people say Bukit Batok a bit ulu, right? But no.
Wonderful. Great primary,
Yeah.
secondary schools. You're also near a really big poly. And there are a bunch of JCs nearby also.
Oh my gosh. Westie ambassador.
Xiao Guiling.
I love Little Guiling. Little Guiling is wonderful.
Diana, how about you? Like,
aside
you want to
from
stay in the east, is it?
When I go to the west, it does feel unfamiliar for me.
Unfamiliar? It's
smells a
fair
bit
enough.
different.
Overseas
I must
all
say.
the time I don't go to the west.
It smells a bit different.
Because a lot of trees, so the oxygen levels are pretty high.
And I want to stay near Changi Airport, so easy for traveling.
Well, she's a traveler.
She's a globetrotter.
I think the east better.
Sorry?
Sorry.
We're all Westies.
Oh, really?
I mean, we grew up in the west.
I,
Bukit
all
Panjang
along, I
kid.
think all my family all live in the east. Yeah, so I've never really looked at project that is in the west. So Pasir Ris or like those like the Marine Parade area. I mean North Shore was one, but I wasn't 35 yet back then. And when it showed all over TikTok, that was actually one of the inspiration. Like I have to get a waterfront view house.
And she's safe on TikTok.
Is the Bayshore? Is it still gonna be near your family?
Yeah, so my family live in my parents they live in Pasir Ris, and then my grandmother is residing in Punggol.
Okay lah, then you
Then my
cannot Bukit
siblings are
Batok
also
lah.
live.
Yeah lah, she also don't want lah.
So I actually have no idea what Bukit
What is
Batok.
Bukit Batok? It's
a nice place.
Jurong is?
I
Gem.
I all these just like words.
They're just words.
She has never passed Red Hill. Any other amenities that you cared about?
Not so much. But when they talk about it being a stone throw away from East Coast Park, that's like really cool because it's really nice, just to go there. People cycle, family gatherings there, barbecue, and not to mention that it's also very close to MRT.
Oh,
The upcoming project. Yeah.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Question part.
Okay, guess
Okay. So, do you prefer working alone or in team?
She no choice. She knows it.
That's why.
I don't need a surgeon.
But in an ideal world,
For me, right, it really depends. Sometimes I find like, working in teamwork makes you learn a lot more than, working alone. Yeah.
If you had your own podcast series, what would it be titled?
interesting.
Simi says.
I think
Oh, like Simon says.
Yes, correct.
Oh, no, he totally did not think
Yeah,
of
but
it.
then, okay.
maybe you'll call Simpilicious.
Oh,
Like delicious talk or things like that.
it's very your vibe.
Yeah.
Welcome to Simulations.
I thought it was like Kwa Simi Kwa.
Oh, Kwasimi Kwa is not
Sounds
bad.
good. I'll
Not bad,
start
right?
it tomorrow.
If you had to relive one day of your life on loop, which would it be?
Payday.
On loop. Oh yeah, you just keep getting paid over and over and over
Yeah.
again. Perfect glitch in the matrix.
Like it's like Monopoly, you just keep going past go.
What's the happiest day of my life? I don't know.
Oh.
The first day of this podcast.
No. Okay, maybe I'll choose snowboarding down the mountains.
Wow.
Then I just keep snowboarding, then it just never ends. Wow, but quite shag.
Yeah.
Whatever.
What's something underrated you find in relationships? I think when they already know your drink order, so you guys are all at a coffee shop and then you're buying your food and they're already done, so they're buying drinks for everybody. They just order your favorite drink because they know it. You come back, they're like, oh, I ordered this, you want this, right? And it's correct. And you're like,
Let's hop back to the episode.
I know, we know.
He a bit hurt. Can see in his eyes. He almost teared.
No, I don't do it. Yeah. If you could only wear one color for the rest of your life, what would it be? Black?
Black.
Okay, let's hop back to the episode. Okay, so actually, your Bukit Batok, it's under
Standard.
standard.
Yeah, standard
Okay.
price.
So for those who are not aware, right, as of October 2024, there's a new kind of like housing classification. In the past, right, it used to just be mature or non-mature estates. So now they have split it up to standard, plus, and prime BTO flats. So standard will be kind of like your island-wide like developments and locations like your Bukit Batok.
Yes.
And then plus would typically be a bit more convenient. The estate might be in a neighborhood that is more developed. You might have more kind of transport options, proximity to a MRT and so on. But the MOP is 10 years instead of the usual 5 years for standard. There will also usually be a bit more market subsidies to help make the flats more affordable. And then prime, right, is the choicest kind of like option available now. So those would typically be like your super central, very near the MRT. They would also be priced the highest, but also already factoring in the greatest amount of subsidies. Also 10-year MOP, but when you sell, proportionate to the subsidies that are given, there will be a higher clawback lah. So that's the different options.
Liana, yours is
Bayshore is under plus category. Yeah.
okay. And the 10-year MOP didn't like scare you or anything? Some people feel a bit
because
terrified by it.
I did consider like, should I actually apply? But then like, my dream is to live in a waterfront house. So, and then I'm also thinking like another factor, consider what if, one day I get married, start a family, then 2-room flexi is, quite small. But then actually the size of 2-room flexi is not too bad. That's at 49 square meter. I actually have like a small space room that I can actually convert. And 10 years, I mean the kid won't be that big if I get married, right? Like
True.
probably 5 to 8 years, Yeah, so I'm thinking to myself, don't think too much. Just, live the moment, just, get it. And when the time comes I need to do anything, that will be a solution to it. So
Cozy
yeah.
living.
Which is actually like the whole reason why this whole reclassification happened, because people like Liana, right, are the ones who I really want to just stay here instead of just focusing on like, I'm gonna like stay for 5 years and then sell, and if I get like a central location one, then
She wants to commit.
Yeah.
Which is why I really like this recategorization, because before this, like I'm only entitled to buying a BTO in non-mature.
Or
So
resale,
so
is
like,
it?
restricted options. So with this recategorization, more options for me to
Yeah.
Gets
consider.
a sea view.
Yeah. Yes. See, facing unit.
I love that.
Sipping coffee.
So buying a home, especially your first one, is a pretty big commitment and purchase. Were there any concerns you guys had doing this?
Okay, so for me, during the house application, we actually need to do research on how long is the waiting time for each BTO. So usually nowadays BTO waiting time is around 3 to 5 years. Yeah, that's the standard one, right? So the one for Bukit Batok is actually real quick. It's about 24 months, which is about
2 years?
Yeah, 2 years. Really, the
that's
one
very
of the
fast. Wait,
fastest one.
Bukit Batok,
Yeah.
guys.
You're like, actually it's quite fast. Then we can start having babies soon.
Hey, see, you very funny.
24 months minus 9 months.
Divide,
No, then you can already start. Yeah.
2.5 babies.
The waiting time wasn't a concern for me because I already, staying on my own. But maybe for some who really want to get, house like really soon, it could be a factor that will affect their decision.
It's true. And now the rental market is quite intense. I'm hearing that rent is not cheap anymore.
Yeah, it's not.
So you have to think about how long you're willing to pay that rent for before you buy a place, whether it's worth your money to pay rent for so long and wait, or just get a resale now. Yeah.
Actually, did the 2-room size requirement, was that like a issue for you?
Yeah, at first, because when you buy a house, right, usually you don't want to sell with the intention of selling and buying again, because there's a lot of like you need to move, there's a lot of things. But then like for singles, because the government make it so that they can only buy a 2-room flexi, and when I think about it, like I just need a house to own and live. And I still want to continue living my luxury lifestyle with traveling and all that, which I cannot compromise. So So after that, I was actually fine with the size 2-room flexi.
Will you compromise your traveling and your lifestyle, right? If like to pay for a bigger 3-room, if there was an option.
That was a question that I actually pondered for a long time, which I couldn't.
Right.
Oh, so you would also say no to...
Yeah, no. Because a resale 3-room now is not cheap also, in the market as compared to getting a BTO. So I do a lot of financial calculation and reconsideration, like, take a long time before I finally decided, okay, getting a BTO is actually a good option.
Actually allows you more time to kind of save as well, right?
True, yeah. And then, one day you can always, when you have more money, maybe when I stop traveling or what, I can sell the house.
Girl, you're never gonna stop traveling. We know you. I only met you today, but we know.
But we know.
Yeah, like your coffee in front of your sea view is
More important than anything.
True. Okay, Miss Q.
Yeah?
Miss Q, are you ready to get a house?
Right now.
Okay, maybe not right now,
If you're
but
35 now, then you're still not married yet. There's
Okay,
no
of
man,
course
no
lah.
man in your life.
I'm ready.
Will you still be in the West?
Tough question. I just know we shot
Jurong
West
cannot
is
lose their gem.
The gem of Jurong, the best
The
of the West.
beauty of
Boon Lay.
The beauty of Boon
Sorry,
Lay.
that's an inside joke that we always make. I think I might stay in the West. How near to Boon Lay is a different question.
Okay, actually for you to stay in the West, it's a strategic move also.
Why?
Cause got a family care scheme now.
Oh, okay.
Because if you are staying near your parents, right, or your parents'
I can
registered
care for
address,
my
right,
family.
then you got a priority when you are balloting for your flat.
Yeah, so you're near them but cannot hear the meow.
Peng. Who? Ahwat. Ahwat. Oh my god.
Apong.
Sick of Ahwat.
We love you from afar.
Hello.
We love you with the SCS.
It's basically see me except you got no fiancé.
Okay.
So it's not singing, it's cute.
And also, I don't want 4 kids.
For Liana and Simi, I'm actually very curious. What were both of your ideal choices and has it changed because of the new policies?
So before the policy changes, like it was mentioned, the singles can only buy a BTO in non-mature area. So imagine if that was not the recategorization, right? I would not be able to get my senior.
You must take bus to the beach then. The coffee warm
So
already.
the option is I have to wait for the resale in offshore, maybe. Yeah.
So what about you, Singi?
To me, I think 10 years was like totally like we're not considering because it's really a long period of time. So because Bukit Batok is a standard flat, it's only 5 years MOP. It allows us to have more flexibility in the future. So for example, because it's a short period of time, after 5 years, if we have plans to upgrade, because we will have more children, a bigger family, then we can actually move to a bigger place and actually, have other plans for this 5 years MOP.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because if not, then your 4-room, then you need
small.
to squeeze
Yeah.
The 4
like
kids,
6
how?
of your minimally. Or what if like you have 3 already, right? Then your 4th one end up like is quadruplets.
Oh my god! Hey, that's my biggest. Oh my god, that's my biggest nightmare. I dreamt of this before. I was pregnant, right? Then suddenly I got triplets.
I watched this happen on a TikTok where the gynae was showing.
I saw. Then the guy
Then
was
their
like,
faces were like, because they already had 3 or 4, and then turns out they had 3.
"Three more."
Manifest.
One by one lah. Okay,
Yeah.
so with your experience so far, what are some advice that you can give to our audience about their home buying journey?
For me, I think just do a lot of your research. So just know what you really want, what really matters to you in terms of waiting or, money, location, living like close to your parents. Then after that, narrow down and then, then only you commit and then apply rather than just, trying your luck, just apply and then failing or getting it and then letting go and then becoming a second timer in the application. Yeah.
I think it's not a bad thing living near to parents. Like youngsters nowadays should consider to live around your parents more so you can get more love and care around, that kind of thing. So to me, I think that it's better to make use of all your priority schemes to maximize your chances in this BTO so that it can benefit you to get a better ballot number. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us on the Hot Pot. You can also listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Me Listen.
And subscribe to our channel if you haven't already.
And of course, thank you as well to Simi and Liana for joining us. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
We hope that all of you have learned a little bit more about the home buying process when it comes to HDBs and BTOs, especially from the perspective of couples and also singles as well.
Yeah, and we'll see you on the next episode. Bye.
Will you give your parents like access to your house?
Oh yes, of course. Like his parents, my parents, I think it's okay because they can come to clean. I mean, not clean. Like visit. No, like I think I used the wrong word, but visit us every time. They will miss us. Especially my parents. Actually, they stay in the northeast. You know, can come anytime.
You have found the solution to not doing chores even after you move out.
That's not true. That's not true. I want to be a good wife. That's not true. Yeah.